He also made an eastern door and a western door in the Kaaba and placed them on ground level. He had heard his aunt Aisha, the mother of the believers, narrate that the Messenger of Allah ﷺ had wished that. The Kaaba remained like this throughout his reign until Al-Hajjaj killed Ibn Zubayr and then rebuilt it the way it was before, by the order of Abdul Malik bin Marwan. Muslim recorded that Atta said, "The house was burnt during the reign of Yazid bin Muawiyah, when the people of Ash-Sham raided Makkah. Ibn Zubayr did not touch the house until the people came for Hajj, for he wanted to incite them against the people of Ash-Sham. He said to them, 'O people, advise me regarding the Kaaba. Should we bring it down and rebuild it, or just repair the damage it sustained?' Ibn Abbas said, 'I have an opinion about this. You should rebuild the house the way it was when the people became Muslims. You should leave the stones that existed when the people became Muslims and when the Prophet was sent.' Ibn Zubayr said, 'If the house of one of them gets burned, he will not be satisfied until he rebuilds it. How about Allah's house? I will invoke my Lord for 3 days and will then implement what I decide.' When the 3 days had passed, he decided to bring the Kaaba down. The people hesitated to bring it down, fearing that the first person to climb on the house would be struck down. A man went on top of the house and threw some stones down, and when the people saw that no harm touched him, they started doing the same. They brought the house down to ground level. Ibn Zubayr surrounded the site with curtains hanging from pillars so that the house would be covered until the building was erect. Ibn Zubayr then said, 'I heard Aisha say that the Messenger of Allah ﷺ said, لولا أن الناس حديث عهدهم بكفر وليس عندي من النفقة ما يقويني على بنائه لكنت أدخلت فيه من الحجر 5 أذرع ولجعلت له بابا يدخل الناس منه وبابا يخرجون منه.'" Ibn Zubayr said, "I can spend on this job and I do not fear the people." So he added 5 cubits from the hijr, which looked like a rear part for the house that people could clearly see. He then built the house and made it 18 cubits high. He thought that the house was still short and added 10 cubits in the front and built 2 doors in it, one as an entrance and another as an exit. When Ibn Zubayr was killed, Al-Hajjaj wrote to Abdul Malik bin Marwan asking him about the house and told him that Ibn Zubayr made a rear section for the house. Abdul Malik wrote back, "We do not agree with Ibn Zubayr's actions. As for the Kaaba's height, leave it as it is. As for what he added from the hijr, bring it down and build the house as it was before and close the door." Therefore, Al-Hajjaj brought down the house and rebuilt it as it was. In his Sunan, An-Nasai collected the hadith of the Prophet narrated from Aisha, not the whole story. The correct sunnah conformed to Ibn Zubayr's actions because this was what the Prophet wished he could do, but feared that the hearts of the people who recently became Muslim could not bear rebuilding the house. This sunnah was not clear to Abdul Malik bin Marwan. Hence, when Abdul Malik realized that Aisha had narrated the hadith of the Messenger of Allah ﷺ on this subject, he said, "I wish we had left it as Ibn Zubayr had made it." Muslim recorded that Ubaylah bin Ubayd said that Al-Harith bin Abdullah came to Abdul Malik bin Marwan during his reign. Abdul Malik said, "I did not think that Abu Hubayb heard from Aisha what he said he heard from her." Al-Harith said, "Yes, he did. I heard the hadith from her." Abdul Malik said, "You heard her say what?" He said, "She said that the Messenger of Allah ﷺ said, 'Inna qawmak istaqsaru min bunyan al-bayt. ولولا حداثة عهدهم بالشرك أعدت ما تركوا منه فإن بدا لقومك من بعدي أن يبنوه فهلمي لأريك ما تركوه منه.'" He showed her around 7 cubits.